Welcome back to the Strother Communications Group Thunder Dome for another bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87 best daily podcast, a show about everything and absolutely nothing at all. Oh, yes. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. The last day of Coming Right At Your Ass, 5 days a week, we revert to a weekly show starting next week because of football. Taking precedence, yes. Purple for the Win is going to be switching over to 5 days a week. So more of me, less Nick. Wow.
It's okay. I need a vacation.
What? It's okay, Nick. The people will really miss you.
No, what? Hate you guys.
But it's okay. We'll miss. We'll have to record it earlier in the week so then you can recap the. Dun, 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 dun. This is nerd stuff, and there's titties, and we try to dissort. The Midget King is gonna come in and win against the Dragons, and the chick who's albino runs the things, and she's dating a Dothraki who looks like Aquaman. Is that the same guy, Nick?
There's so many things off the show we're gonna have to discuss when it comes to what you know of Game of Thrones and what Game of Thrones is now.
I'm good either way. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But tell a friend, spread the word, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. This is a, if you're ready for a completely sort of brain-fried, little frazzled show, completely grab bag, this is going to be it. Because it's been a long week keeping up with training camp stuff. But I like getting back into the groove of things. I like football season. I like its structured schedule for the most part. And I know when you play primetime games on Monday or Thursday or have the bye week, it's really unstructured. But I like the whole process of doing the game recap and getting a guest in and then doing the football machine and then doing some more shows and then doing a weekly preview for the next week. And then that's it. That's it. Football's back.
Your schedule's insane.
Not really. Like, if you think about it, I probably only work about 30 hours a week.
Those are the most intense hours ever, though.
But that is also, working another full-time job. So, all right, maybe it is a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, it'll be a good time. And also, the shirts. The Skull shirts are selling like hotcakes. And also, they got a couple left of the Big Sexy. Get them now because I don't think the Minnesota baseball team is going to be having Big Sexy around for much longer. So get them, sodastickco.com. Use the promo code PURPLEFTW. Free U.S. shipping on anything. Oh, the Skull hats. The Skull hats are key, and they're legit. And get them for the football season and be styling. Again, sodastickco.com, promo code PURPLEFTW. Peter Frampton is in the news because he kind of bitched out on the he pulled a diva Elton John move out in Treasure Island. Yeah. And if there's one thing that the good people of the Treasure Island community don't put up with, it's divas. It's like I'm a celebrity. I'm a big time music star. I'm going to pull rank here in southeastern Minnesota at some casino on Indian land. Yeah, good luck with that. Cool.
Yeah, it's news that no one expected. I mean, that's just he's the most random. I mean, not saying he's a non-celebrity celebrity. I mean, Peter Frampton is a well-known musician. But, yeah, to pull what he did, and, yeah, we'll talk about on the news, was just kind of like, you do a double take, and it's just funny because it's in our great state of Minnesota at a casino. Outdoor concert casino.
Yeah. But, all right, so I screwed up the In Your Eyes guy. That's Peter Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Peter Frampton, Show Me Your Way, big 70s. Peter Gabriel was more 80s. He did he was in Genesis in the 70s, did a lot more, Sledgehammer and
I seem to have
Big Time.
an invisible touch. And, I feel like if you had X-Men powers, you would want invisible touch.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now this is from Say Anything. And it's on my mind, not because it's a great movie or I've ever seen it, but Teddy Bridgewater talked today to the media, or yesterday to the media. Yeah. John Cusack.
Two things you don't see anymore: John Cusack and a boombox.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a boombox once.
Now, have you seen this movie?
Yes, once.
No. Is this just a typical 80s movie?
Yes.
Okay.
From what I remember, it wasn't something that I enjoyed. It was like boy meets girl, they fall in love. I think strict parents wanted to break it up. They broke up for a while, and spoiler alert, I think they get back together and like run away together at the end, I believe.
Wow, the sound on that boombox is amazing.
I don't even remember what led us to this situation.
I know, but it's an iconic movie scene. It's been parodied to death by pretty much every show out there. But yeah, all right, so Peter Gabriel, but Peter Frampton. Nick, why don't you take your cans off and get set up for the performance? We're bringing this on back because I did a cover of this song for our friend's birthday a couple years ago, but we're going to repurpose it. And we're going to do an ode to Teddy Bridgewater. And, yeah, well, here we go. Oh, Teddy Bridgewater's leg almost fell off. But now he's back, but it's sort of Sam's job now. And he knows I don't know how the tune goes on the song anymore, but Teddy is back again. But don't try to switch
I don't remember that.
your allegiance, because that'll make you a little bitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, Teddy, I love you way. I want to tell you I love you way. Hey, baby. Even though your leg tried to go away, I want you to be my Cubay. My Cubay. And scene. That was good. Even though I think you forgot the chords and I forgot how the song goes. But overall, not bad.
Oh, I completely forgot how the actual intro. I was just doing the chorus the entire time.
Now, is he the one that does all the weird stuff with the guitar, like wah?
Yes, he has there's a special I think it's called like a voice box. Mm-hmm. It's like a device that attaches, I think, to your guitar or to the amp, and then it feeds up as a hose up to your mouth, and I think you blow into it while you play guitar, and it makes crazy sounds.
Oh, it was Family Guy who did. I was looking up Simpsons. Make it on the highway.
Oh my God!
Oh, Peter, I hear music.
Yeah, me too. From now on, this'll be our song.
I've never met a guy like you. You're so full of life.
Remember, this is back when Family Guy had plots.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Cheesy plots.
Death. Yeah, Death voiced by Adam Carolla and Norm Macdonald. I think that was good.
I think it was Norm for the very first one, and then Adam, I think, just kind of... I think Adam had more free time.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, that's how the song goes.
That's how I was playing it. I was playing it exactly. I just didn't know the verses are a little bit different.
Happy anniversary, Lois.
This is the most romantic gift you've ever given me. How did you ever put all of this together?
Well, I had a little help from a very special friend.
Yeah, and if you didn't know from the from our song, we didn't rehearse. Yeah, but go figure. All right, so Nick, any movies that you're looking forward to seeing?
Well, there's a lot that came out that I wanted to see. Valerian, which sadly is, I think, considered to be the summer bomb. But I'm still kind of...
What's Valerian about?
From what I got, it was a sci-fi futuristic movie where you have these two cops who have to right the world. I think something terrible happens, and they have to save the galaxy type of scenario. It's very vague, I know, because the trailers are that so off-putting where you don't know. You don't know what's going on.
Why do they always have to save the galaxy and stuff? Why can't they just follow these two cops and it's like their normal beat? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, so this is the one with the chick with the really weird eyebrows?
Yeah, who's like a model, I guess.
Oh, and also Rihanna. Any movie you put Rihanna in is going to be terrible. I mean, I think she's the ultimate cooler when it comes to musicians trying to cross over into acting. Ooh, like our example from 2 days ago, LL Cool J. He was in two of the worst movies ever seen in theaters, Deep Blue Sea and Rollerball. And Rihanna, you put her in Battleship. Oh, by the way, why are you making a movie about Battleship?
I actually never seen that one.
Oh, you got aliens coming down, and they're going to be like, which translates into C7. Oh, hit. Oh, you sunk my battleship. Cool. Such a dumb premise for a movie.
So, did they have enemy ships that we had to attack? And I'm saying we, as in I'm assuming the good guys. I'm always the good guy. But
because you know those aliens cheat. Those aliens are some cheating ass mofo's.
If they come from the sky, yeah, you can see their board. You can see our board better.
When I was a kid and I played my grandpa in Battleship, I did used to cheat. I used to put my one ship diagonal. and do it with the little the two-hole ship. Like, you could never figure it out. Well, he did figure it out, but you know what I mean. See, what you do is you saw off one of the pegs when you put the boat in it, and then you can just have it sitting kitty corner. Yeah. Those are good times. Did you play Battleship a lot when you were a kid?
No, you usually needed a friend to do that.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of all the games I used to play. I was a bad kid when it came to like owning board games because I would, leave my toys out or whatever and like kick stuff. I was a typical, kid, and like if I had Battleship, I probably only had like 3 or 4 ships.
Oh, well, if you're playing the quick game,
I just lose things.
Do you remember the rules for Turbo Monopoly, where you just hand out like all the properties and then you go?
No, I never played that.
I'm like, what's the point? All right, so here's Battleship. What a piece of trash. And it's Peter Berg too. He's a good director.
You ready for this?
I'm going to walk up to him, look him right in the eyes.
What are you going to say?
Your daughter is the best thing that has happened to me in my entire life.
Oh, yeah, this is back when they were trying to make Brooklyn Decker a thing. Remember her?
I miss her, yeah.
Yeah. But, no, like, you can try to flip the models into actresses, except they have to be able to act to stick around. Like, they actually have to be good. Like, Margot Robbie actually has chops. Like, she's actually very talented. Whereas January Jones, like we've talked about before, does not have it. Rihanna doesn't have it. Brooklyn Decker does not have it. Because remember, like, 5 years ago, she was in every other movie. Like, she was in a Sandler movie. The one where they go to Hawaii. It's like, oh, here's Adam Sandler pitching things. Here what we gonna do. We'll go to Hawaii and we shoot a movie about me on vacation. Woo!
What movie was that? I can't find
it. Just go with it. The one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The one is like, all right. So Sandler has like a couple Miller Lite tall boys. Like, all right, here we gotta write a movie script. All right, so we're in Hawaii, and I have to pretend to be boning Brooklyn Decker, except I end up with the girl next door, Jennifer Aniston. It's gonna be a great movie.
Oh, I found it. Oh, yeah. Jennifer. Oh, Minka Kelly was in it too.
Yeah, we'll watch after that. But it's like Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's writing and directorial debut was the movie where he was a porn addict, and then he ends up shacking up with Scarlett Johansson. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure that one was really tough to write.
Oh, Don Juan, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm sure that was a very very, very, very cush role. I mean, that's so tough.
I bet it was easy.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Yeah, he didn't write himself a part like Christian Bale in The Machinist, where you have to lose like 90 pounds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, the Christian Bale's diet to get down to the weight for The Machinist. It was a can of soda, an apple, and a bunch of cigarettes every day.
So
that was it. and then
number of divorced dads, I guess.
And then he was Batman right after that. But anyways, Battleship. This thing was garbage. Who's the guy again? Like Riggs in Friday Night Lights. He's also Gambit in X-Men.
Wolverine. The Wolverine one.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm looking up right now.
Like they're trying to make him a thing too, because they were. He was in season 2 of True Detective. He's been in a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah. Oh, he was John Carter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the massive bomb. Yeah, like so both these two right away initially in the trailer were two actors and actresses that they were just trying to jam down our throat. Nope. They go at work.
To have your permission to marry her.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, Liam Neeson.
You went from enlisted to an officer faster than anyone in the history of the United States Navy. But I have never, ever seen a man waste himself better than you. What my daughter sees in you is a great mystery to me. Enjoy these naval exercises, Hopper. They're likely to be your last.
Every military movie has the... actually, most movies that have anything to do with armed forces have the ruggedly handsome, supremely talented underachiever. Like, think of Kirk in the Star Trek reboot. Yeah, anyways. All right, so training exercise. Then the aliens show up. Cool.
What the heck is that? Got an unknown surface contact.
Rich, T.O., I've got nothing on the scope.
Let's get a team in the roof to investigate this thing.
Albert, you're on it.
Copy, sir.
He's walking over to the alien vessel.
Get out of the water and return to your ship.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. All right, so the aliens put a bubble around it. That's what they're going to do. Oh, I wish it was a rectangle with like 2 squares. I mean, come on. Come on, Battleship.
Sir, my radar's totally dead.
This is stupid. I'm not. This is dumb. Oh, yeah, there's the shot. Oh, yeah. B7.
Prepare to fire.
Sir, which weapons?
I forgot where I heard the story, but Liam Neeson taking all these roles on Battleship, on all the Taken movies, the Walk Amongst the Tombstones, like what was the one where he was on the plane where he was a sky marshal? That one is actually good. Nonstop? No. I think it was Nonstop. Yeah. He started taking all these roles like he became an action star late in life because his wife died in that skiing accident where she hit her head.
Natasha, maybe.
I think it was Natasha. And then he started taking all these roles, which he never would have touched in his younger career because he wanted to stay busy and keep it about the work and didn't want to think about it. I'm like, wow, it's actually pretty reasonable. And we got Taken out of it. But then we had to put up with Taken 2 and 3.
I don't think they were that bad.
They should have Taken 4. Taken as well.
Taken as well.
How do you keep getting took? Also, I like Liam Neeson's American accent. It's not too far off from the Family Guy thing. It must be 6 or 7 fathoms deep. All right, ready? Oh, this all started with Valerian.
Sprinkle some pretzels. Oh, wait, before we play it, so for board games that would turn the movies,
Yep.
you would put Battleship probably below the Clue movie?
Clue movie's pretty good, though.
That's what I'm saying. You would put it below Clue.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what's the best board game movie?
I was going to say Life, but...
I don't know. Look up a list of board game movies, and then we'll play this trailer. So, Valerian. I'm kind of miffed whenever aliens show up in a movie.
Agent Valerian, you'll be running solo.
I only work with my partner.
Hi.
We're a team.
Let's go.
You're running nearly 20 minutes late.
Yeah, well, time flies when you're having fun.
Wait, so is this the thing where they're like, oh, they're detectives, except they're 18 years old because we're trying to win over the YA audience? Wait, was this a young adult book?
It was a comic book from France.
That's even worse. I feel like that's a double whammy. That's like saying you got dog crap from Afghanistan. It's like, cool, ship straight to your door, nice.
Welcome to Alpha.
Ooh, I'll say the only alien movies I actually like, ironically not Alien, but Guardians of the Galaxy, quasi-alien, right?
Yep.
I like the Star Trek movies. Mm-hmm. I like the first Independence Day.
Okay.
That's kind of about it.
Wow.
Because it always just seems forced. Like, Alien was the OG, the original, oh my gosh, where it isn't like flying saucer, little green men thing. And I feel like all movies are trying to capture that essence, except are really bad at it. Which is odd because any space exploration movie I'm in. And a lot of times that crosses over with aliens.
I mean, there were a lot of movies like modern age technology movies. I think you should take a look into. You're not a Star Wars fan, so you're not a.
What are you talking about? I can't wait to see The Last Jedi. Because I think that's going to be the last one.
No.
Because if anything, if I know anything about Lucas Studios, is they're not greedy. They don't want more money. They're like, we're good.
There is no more Lucas Studios because Disney bought them.
Oh, whatever. Same thing applies to Disney then.
Well, I was talking about like First Encounters of the Third Kind. There was War of the Worlds stuff.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of classic novels that became early cinema movies were like the sci-fi stuff. I mean, the technology didn't exist, so they depended on having good storylines.
Yeah, except then the War of the World remake with Tom Cruise that sucked. Even though, I'm gonna go kill Tim Robbins off screen with a shovel.
You've seen it. That means you've seen it.
I'm pretty sure I saw it in the theaters.
I think I saw it in the theaters too.
I used to go to a lot more movies when I was young and not married and didn't have a kid. Who knew?
You had more time.
There's nothing. Oh, and that was before like peak internet. Like, there's literally nothing better to do. Like, I remember. Oh, hold on, I got to turn off my flip phone so it doesn't go off. Only text or phone calls because this phone does not get email. Anyway,
I had to make an appointment for my dad to go see a movie. He wants to go see. I forgot what's coming out. Atomic Blonde is coming out this weekend.
Let's simulate that phone call. All right, ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Oh, Nikki, have you seen that movie about that the blonde that blows up? I think she's a suicide bomber.
He didn't know that. It's funny because he didn't know the name of the movie. So the blonde bomb or something is what he called it.
It stars that African American chick. What's her name? Oh, she won an Oscar for Monster.
Yeah, Dad wouldn't know that. No.
She won one of those statues for being really fat and ugly in that one movie.
Same movie. No, I had to tell him what theater to go to at what time and how much.
Yeah.
So, because he only knows how to get to one theater. If I had to tell him to go to another theater, that'd be me giving him directions I don't know.
Wait, so he couldn't have survived in like the 80s where you actually had to go down to the Cineplex and look at the numbers on the next to the name of the movie?
Nope, that was Mom's job before I had to take over. So,
Man.
yeah, it's my dad's great fun.
Your dad actually saw Deliverance in theaters 28 times. I don't know. The movie is just the same. Anyways.
The city of 1,000 planets. Where for hundreds...
Wait, hold on. All right, so how is the city bigger than a planet? I understand that you're trying to be too cool for school, their French comic book, but come on.
Years, every species has shared their knowledge and their intelligence with each other. It's
Now, is this going to be an overarching like social commentary movie where so they're cops, but all the cops just end up shooting this one species of alien just over and over?
Whoa! I don't think so.
No, because that's why they create Star Trek.
So
yeah, like they're trying to push forward the message that interracial marriage or interracial sex was okay, because that's why Kirk banged everything with antennas.
I can kind of see that.
Kirk's really lucky that all those ladies had bosoms and vaginas. Otherwise, he'd be kind of SOL. So it's like, all right, so is it this one or is it this one? Oh, that one? But it's got teeth.
Nice.
Amazing.
Oh wait, no. Oh, they're doing the movie trailer thing where like they do like the super trippy cover version of the classic
Beatles,
song.
Yeah, it's the Beatles.
Wonder how much that's. I wonder how much Tito Jackson is getting paid for this.
I think it goes to the other Jackson brother.
Damn it!
I think it's
Wait,
Freddie.
there's more?
Freddie. There's more than one. There's more than one Jackson brother.
What instrument did Freddie play in the Jackson 5? Besides solo that we can't hear you, because only Michael matters.
Marlon needs work.
But how old was Janet during Jackson 5 stuff?
She was like the youngest.
Super young. Okay.
After centuries of peace and prosperity, an unknown force wants to destroy all we have created.
Oh, have them be orange aliens for Trump.
Agents Valerian and Laureline, you have less than 10 hours to find the threat.
All right, hold on. Wait. Oh, Clive Owen. Damn it, Clive. You're too good for this movie.
That's crazy how you can tell that's him. I didn't. It took me forever to realize that was him.
Clive Owen is I think he picks his projects pretty carefully. He was great in Children of Men, which features a super long tracking shot. Oh, we're going to have to watch that now. And then Inside Man with Denzel. I thought he was awesome in that movie. All right, so these two, how come they're trying to build up this guy, the Dane DeHaan? He looks like the emo version of Jack Dawson from Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
If he had HIV.
I'm thinking they're trying to, because, I mean, he's been in so many movies now. They're trying to build up these two to become superstars, but it's still too early for them.
You have less than 10 hours to find the threat and eliminate it.
Let's get to work.
All right, so now they got spaceships and ooh, I want to take you home tonight.
Wait, you have to see that a second ago they flashed. They're putting such a big deal that Valerian is supposed to be big because he was the director of 3 very fantastic films.
Professional, Fifth Element, Lucy. All right, so he's the director of one good movie?
All 3 are fantastic.
I've actually never seen The Professional.
Is
it like Leon?
Yeah, that's Leon. Like we hear like in America.
No, I'm just kidding. I saw it.
Yeah. Lucy was okay, but Fifth Element's fantastic. That's why I feel like this is gonna kind of go back to that weird spacey.
The whole universe is after us.
Well, no, they would have to have Chris Tucker in it.
He is not in this movie, from what I've seen.
We need the two of you to be the guardians of our future.
Oh, they should have said Guardians of Our Galaxy.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be so awesome. They would have got sued, but whatever.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Valerian, trust me.
Wait, so they're going to have, like, really ugly, awkward babies. Oh, of course, Rihanna shows up. That's a stripper.
That's the only scene that they show. I think she only cameos in this.
I taught him how to do that.
You know what he didn't teach you to do? Pluck your eyebrows. Yeah.
See, the problem with this is that it's so vague. I still don't know anything of what it has to do besides it's just shot. It's a space movie.
Well, I mean, isn't all of them? It's like, and there's a threat. There's a threat in the galaxy, and we have to save them. And Valerian. All right, so this is all one long scene, one take, one long tracking shot.
I've never seen this movie.
It's pretty good. It's a little creepy. It's got Michael Caine and the guy from 12 Years a Slave, whose name no one can pronounce. The premise of the movie is that all the women went barren, and they can't find females who can have kids, so it leads to societal breakdowns and governments shutting down and whatnot. And this will be all right. So
it's the Handmaid's movie. TV show. So that's exactly
kind of, yeah.
That's kind of what the premise of the Handmaid show you like watches.
Don't kill him! What's the flanks?
All right, so Clive Owen's character is protecting this lady who is pregnant. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Now she spits in Chimde-Umwapte's face.
His name's Toby.
Just let it go. You don't know what you're doing.
No. Look around you. It's the uprising. And they haven't even seen the baby. Let's go. Not in front of the gun. Wait till we get around the corner and do them all.
All right. Anyways, it's super long and visual, but yeah, whatever. I like a nice long tracking shot, like True Detective, the first one. Well, the good one, the only one that matters. The one where they're with McConaughey's with the white supremacists, and then they rob the drug dealers. That's awesome. It's amazing that I did that one shot. Anyways, that's I'm gonna take a little break, and we're back with the news right here on Bull with Andy Carlson on a Friday. Andy Carlson here, Purple for the Win podcast, letting you know that we'll be here all off-season long talking the Vikings angle on everything. Combine, pro days, free agency, the draft, OTAs, training camp in 2017. Baby. Get the show on 1500 ESPN, Podcast One, and the Podcast One app. And come back into the Strother Communications Group studios and brand new title sponsor, and they're helping us out promote digitally, and they can help you too increase that bottom line, because if you've been in business for a while, maybe you're not the sharpest tool in the shed when it comes to digital marketing, social media, SEO, that search engine optimization. They can help you out. Find out more about them. They're awesome guys. They're helping us out in Purple for the Win. Go to scgpr.com. Find out from their clients and their portfolio what they can do for you. All right, let's get into a little news, Nicky.
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Ain't got time to breathe.
You can't handle the truth.
The news with Uncle Nick.
All right, Nick, what's shaking and baking?
All right, we talked about it earlier, but let's go full circle with the Peter Frampton story in case none of you guys...
I smell bake. Do people still do that? I feel like that was a very, 50s, 60s, 70s movie trope. Is like, when you see a cop, it's like, I smell bacon.
The first and only time I've ever heard of that reference was Wayne's World.
Effing pigs!
Yeah, I don't know anyone who does that anymore.
Well, Colin Kaepernick wore the socks with the pig with the cop hat on. Oh. That was like the last time I remember that. I don't think people still call them pigs. Maybe not. Anyways, Peter Frampton.
I'm sure there's a lot of things they're called now. Anyway, Peter Frampton was performing last weekend at Treasure Island Casino in good old Red Wing, Minnesota, opening for...
Styx.
No, opening for Steve Miller Band.
Oh.
For Steve Miller, yeah. So take a step back and think about that. Okay. Well, it was an outdoor concert, and there were camera crews there because for an outdoor concert they had jumbo TVs for people maybe farther back to
record and
to see.
Good.
Okay, to see to see Peter Frampton play. During a guitar solo, one of the camera crew members zoomed into the crowd and found someone with a Frampton Comes Alive album.
Mm-hmm.
And while holding it up, on the screen there was a fan holding the Frampton Comes Alive album, like vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Frampton flipped the frick out and charged at the cameraman and was demanding the camera because he was upset that his guitar solo wasn't on the wasn't on the jumbotron screen. So then he left. He walked off the stage, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, did this just happen?" He then came back and finished his concert, and then that was kind of it.
Well, I think people were more pissed that they just dropped a couple of C notes in the casino earlier on, and they're stuck in Welch. I mean, outdoor concert, it's hot, it's buggy. I mean, Welch is basically on a swamp. Ooh, but this is good, though.
To be fair, from what I'm reading, it was a 20-minute solo. If I was a camera person, do I want to keep focusing in on Peter Frampton playing?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's a fantastic guitarist.
Oh, so he's freaking out because the camera wasn't on him?
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't following him during the solo.
Douche. Wait, is this his thing? Does he just replace words with musical notes on the guitar?
He was the one who made it popular. Yes, he was kind of the one who.
My douche named Peter, and I'm probably mad 'cause I'm a Frampton. I should have been Clapton, except I'm not.
Oh, and when he came back on stage, all the cameras were off. All the screens were turned off.
I'm a douche who left a concert in Welch. Oh, that was the end? No, that's kind of sad. Here's a crowd shot?
Peter treated fans to a few classic tunes and one very public
No. I hate those robo videos and Peter Frampton left a stage in Welch, Minnesota. He was pissed off because the camera was not trained on him. Although this is like the Malcolm from Jurassic Park, or the Jeff Goldblum. Yes. It says Peter Frampton was at Treasure Island Resort and Casino, and he walked off because the video camera wasn't on him. What an egomaniac! And the people were pissed. Because they're in Welch.
I don't know anyone who calls it Welch. I'll never call that area Welch. But
I think it's funny that the casino is the place that takes bets is in a city called Welch. I mean, come on.
I hate it when they call it Welch.
Oh,
that area. I mean, to me it's always Red Wing, or River, because it's right by Swampy River where your cell phone barely works.
That's by design. At least you can get cheap gas while you're out there.
Yeah, that is true. But I don't know. I mean, yes, you're a popular musician, but you're opening for Steve Miller Band, and I'm sorry your 20-minute solo got cut off a little bit. You shouldn't, and it got cut off because the cameraman went to your album, to your most popular album that everyone loves, and I don't know. Maybe it's to draw more publicity, maybe to get more people to tour, because obviously we're talking about it.
I like Steve Miller Band.
Yeah, they have a lot of great songs.
Well, is actually a guy named Steve, because it would be funny if it's like five guys named Mel.
I think it is a guy named Steve. I'm surprised I don't know that off the top of my head.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, their music isn't going to be earth-shattering or anything like that, but, I mean, it's good. like low-calorie classic rock. Hold on, I want the job of the maraca guy. So what do? I get paid $200 a night just to shake maracas. Wait, that's what Steve Miller looks like? He looks like every personal injury attorney that just has a little bit of mullet. Just a little bit of moulet. Like, I'm still young. I drive my Miata on the weekends. Come on, Bobby Sue's gonna get high. She spent all the money on heroin and Ron stock. Well, now, do you think Steve Miller Band has groupies? Do you think there's chicks that just go around from Treasure Island Resort and Casino, the Horseshoe Casino, Indiana, Council Bluffs, the casino there, and it's like, all right, here's what we're going to do. Gas up the Aerostar. We're going to follow around Steve Miller for the summer.
If you look at their, they had a lot of great hits. I mean, they have a lot of good songs. Jet Airliner is my favorite. Jungle Love, Fly Like an Eagle, Rockin' Me Baby. They have a lot of good songs. The Joker.
Oh, yeah.
The Joker.
Yeah.
Smoker.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say it. I'm like, it's like saying, all of Chumbawamba's good songs except not Tub Thumpin'. Like, you left out the one song that...
that 90% people probably know.
Yeah. Do you know the song's about 9/11?
I did not know that. Wait, shut up. Go. God.
Extended intro to this song that no one cares about. Yeah, where's Peter Frampton? I like when like the lead guitarist and the bass player and the rhythm guitarist all get together and then they like do the synchronized swaying. Yeah. Oh wait, this is all intro. I mean,
yeah, I'm still doing this.
I'm so exhausted.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the gangster of love.
This is the only song on your iPod. So I'm sorry that we didn't play it earlier. I still get royalties from this baby. I get a check every week for $15.95. I go down to Chili's and I flirt my way with a waitress, and she gives me the 2 for $20 for $50.95. And I don't tip her because I'm cheaper than Steve Miller. Because I eat the Chili's 2 for $20. I like the apps. I like the mini chimneys. I like the chicken tender melt. And I don't think this is a chain.
You're the cutest thing that I ever did see. I really love your beat, just wanna shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time.
I love the bass line. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel.
I'm a picker, I'm a grinner,
I'm a lover, I'm a sinner. Drinking my margarita in the sun. I robbed a bank, I'm in the tank. I shot a lot of heroin, Betty Joe and Bobby Sue.
I sure don't want to hurt no one.
Oh, Steve. I hope that the guy's name is Todd. Like the lead singer of the Steve Miller Band is Todd.
Oh, I'm sorry if I tell you. His name is Steve Miller.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a stage name?
I'm looking it up right now.
Like
he wasn't born with that or something.
Yeah, his name is like Bob Hertzovek. Wait, no, that's the Shark Tank guy. I like when people take on stage names where it's like John Johnson.
Johnson?
Yeah, Jack Johnson. That ain't your real name. Stop acting like that.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His name is Stephen Haworth Miller.
Lame. All right, what's next? That's Peter Frampton.
Yes, and we're back to Peter Frampton. Yes, so he's still,
screw that guy.
He still works. All right, our second news story. Coca-Cola is dropping Coke Zero and replacing it with a new soda.
Yeah, which sucks because I love Coke Zero.
Yeah, and the reason apparently this new Coke called Coca-Cola Zero Sugar has already been kind of marketed around the world. So coming in August, we're going to see this new, quote, new product. I doubt it's. I think they're just rebranding it, something to maybe boost sales a little bit. I think because U.S. soda sales have fell to a 30-year low in 2016. Obviously, people are getting away from the pops. And yes, it's pop because we're a Minnesota thing right now. But yeah, Coke Zero was doing fantastic. It's not because of slumping sales.
You've got the job.
It was one of the top-selling sodas from this website I'm looking at right now.
Stock option.
But they said this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar was doing huge in global markets.
And I can have it for.
Wait, hold on. That guy looked like the love child of Jason Biggs and the guy who plays Wolowitz from Big Bang. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that mofo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually missed so this probably came out in 2008, 2009, wherever Coke Zero came in. Back when they could insinuate 2005. Mm-hmm. All right. Back when they could insinuate sex in commercials. I get off at 4. Zip. You can't do that anymore. Like, how dare she? She's a victim.
She's a slut.
Yeah. I love Coke Zero. I mean, we always have a case of it in the house, mainly because even though it has aspartame, I really don't care. But the whole Diet Coke, I know everyone's big on that too. It just tastes medicinal. To
medicinal?
Me. Yeah, it tastes like Diet Right or Tab.
I'm not sure.
Diet Coke sucks.
Well, I mean, the thing. What I love both. What you got me on Diet Coke Zero because I'm over here all the time.
No, Nick. It is Coke Zero.
Anyway, Coke Zero. The funny thing that they talk about here is that, and why Coke Zero is more popular. Why what the main promotion is that it tastes more like the original Coke.
Mm.
I like in general, like no one cares about Coke anymore, apparently,
Well, the people who still like regular Coke are really into it. They're like, here's what you gotta do. It's gotta be from a glass bottle or I don't want it, or it's gotta be from McDonald's or I don't want it, or it's gotta be the Mexican one where it's got traces of cocaine in it, because that's how the cartels get across it. God, I love Coke.
And, they're using this as a big promotion thing, obviously. Yeah. And sadly, what's going to make this confusing as hell is what I like about you can tell what Coke is. It's in the red bottle. You can tell what Diet Coke is, silver, and Coke Zero, black. And guess what they're going to do with Coca-Cola Zero Sugar? It's going to be red. So you might get it confused with the Coke. And, yeah, they're not going to make it easy for you.
That's so. This is almost as depressing as when they took away Sprite Remix. So Coke, you really like effing things up.
Your vehicle. 2, 3, make it. Let's leave information to the experts.
I've read about in the 80s They did like a new, I think it was either Coke or Pepsi.
New Coke.
They did the new Coke or something, which was terrible. And then it made people like then Coke decided like we'll bring back the old Coke.
Well,
like it brought a whole like resurgence of people drinking Coke again. And
that's the conspiracy theory is that Coke changed up their recipe to taste more like Pepsi. But what they were doing is they were getting rid of the cane sugar because it was more expensive than high fructose corn syrup. Mm-hmm. So when they brought back Coca-Cola Classic, they shifted back in. So it's like they did red herring of like, oh, hey, look over here. Oh, just kidding. Here's your Coca-Cola Classic. And people were still so hung up on new Coke that they couldn't even tell the difference between the sugar Coke and the high fructose corn syrup Coke.
We all just gonna die soon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pop isn't good for you anyways. I don't care if it's diet or zero sugar. I mean, there's acids and stuff. I mean, you're killing your insides. It's all about moderation and just. But if I need to wake up, I don't drink coffee. So it's my cocaine.
You should start drinking coffee because it's delicious and it's got antioxidants and it's actually good for you.
I don't think any of those words make
and
sense.
It helps you make a BM.
What? No.
BM in the AM. That's gonna be my coffee brand. All right. What's next?
Sounds like a radio show. All right, we're talking a little bit of football. I know you're the football guy, but a very funny ESPN story I saw involved Atlanta Falcons receiver Julio Jones losing some diamond earrings valued at $150,000 off his jet ski. So, rich and a dick.
Well, first off, why would you have? Was it one earring or two earrings?
I'm seeing here. It sounds like it was one of his diamond earrings.
All right, so you have one earring that's got $150,000 worth of diamonds in it. It's probably pretty heavy, pretty sizable, sure. But you're going out on the lake. You got your jet ski and stuff. You think it could fall out? I mean, those studs. They got some. The back of the earrings, whether you get a 99-cent pair at Claire's or the $150,000 diamond encrusted studded earring, it's going to be the same back. It's going to have the same amount of like strength on it. So, yeah, just take it off. How about you put it in the safe deposit box? I mean, $150,000. That could get you a studio condo in the outskirts of Atlanta. Probably won't get you into downtown, but sorry, Nick, condo talk. Yeah, that's okay. But the best part is that he's hiring a diving team to go find it.
Yep, and so far from this ESPN ad, no luck.
If you're the diver, you think you used to be Navy, maybe you're a former Navy SEAL, whatever. Maybe you work on the search and rescue team. Maybe you volunteer there, sure. Maybe you got a side gig, and maybe you're clearing like $55,000 a year. If you come across that diamond, so you're looking at like, that's him looking around. Pocket, yoink. That's going right down in the wetsuit. Julio, hey, did you find my earring? No, man. It's a big lake. First, how are they gonna find a diamond studded earring, which is about the size of a dime? Well, hell, it actually might be the size of a dime in a lake.
Yeah,
at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, there's no metal detectors for diamonds, as far as I know. And
well, maybe if it's on, you'd assume it's like on a platinum back or a gold back or whatever. So maybe they could do it that way. But you gotta think, how much loose metal is at the bottom of a lake?
Oh yeah, no. I'm assuming people fish. Oh, by the way, the lake is Lake Lanius, outside in the state of Georgia. So I kind of think you should make it a free for all game where send everyone and your mama down to this lake and be like, "Hey, there's $150,000 somewhere in this lake. You go who finds it gets it or something." That'd be what I would do.
Yeah, except he can't offer enough for someone to turn it in for a prize. Like even the most hardcore Atlanta Falcons fan, if you were promised season tickets, which probably, let's say average season ticket down there, well, they got a brand new stadium, so maybe $20,000-$25,000, sure. And still, that doesn't win. It's like, yeah, I might keep this diamond. I'm gonna fence it. Although it's gotta be tough to fence something like that, right?
Yeah, to be honest, 2-1. I think it'd be hilarious if the diamond is literally like in his car or something, like in the cup holder, like he took it out before but forgot where it was and just kind of assumed that, I must have lost it when I was jet skiing, so we have this giant news story or something. I mean, he just left it at home.
Well, if you notice it fell out right away, even then, if he knew exactly where it was, if he could like geo-tag it, like they do the iPhone coordinates and stuff, if he had those, it would still be hard to find. But now you're trying to dredge an entire lake.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. And, yeah, that sucker is gone. Yeah, lakes are huge. I know nothing about this lake. I'm going to see if I can Google it quick before the news ends.
It's a lake. I mean, it's not a pond. It's a lake.
Dude, you're not seeing again. Maybe 10,000 years when, humanity's gone, aliens will come and trench the lake and find it.
Serves you right. Why do you have to go with the god-awful, gaudy jewelry? No one cares. Oh, even though Julio Jones is like, I'm offering a huge reward if you drain the lake.
The news with Uncle Nick.
From the entire Channel 4 news team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go yourself, San Diego.
And stop into our friends Blue Door Pub this weekend and get the Capone burger. It's stuffed with mozzarella, provolone, top of roast beef, and giandiara. I can't pronounce the condiment, but it's like the pickled peppers and the cauliflower and like the carrots and like the stuff of it. Giandiara? Whatever. Get all three locations: St. Paul, University of Tacoma, and thebdp.com. All right, so that is the last Daily Bull until football season ends. So for the Vikings, it might be Week 9. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, tune in to Purple for the Win podcast. They'll be coming right at you 5 days a week, and we'll still be doing the weekly format. Nick will come over, and we'll basically do this. Like we'll start off with a Peter Frampton talking point, and then we'll end up talking about how big old jet airliner, but Steve Miller was about 9/11. We still don't know if Steve Miller was in on it. He could have been the 20th hijacker.
He could have been.
Steve. Yeah. Ahmed, Akbar, and Steve.
Akbar and Steve.
Yeah. That's how it goes. The show's available on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. And if you enjoy us, tell a friend, spread the word. Also tell them to subscribe to the Purple for the Win if you don't already. And thanks to producer Allie Jerome, who's still going to be hanging around, bugging me, keeping the show good over at Purple for the Win. But for Nick, I'm Andy Carlson. Say Annyeong, sayonara, bye-bye. We'll talk to you next week. Yeah, feels weird saying that. Anyways, see ya.
Thanks for listening to Bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. Download the show on iTunes. Everyone's middle name is Jerome.